Hello, you beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful people. Just before, I'm uploading this tattoo video today. I was meant to be uploading an original song, but I just couldn't do it today. It just wasn't working for me, so I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And on another note, I have started a Patreon account where you could go and support me and my music and yeah, become a part of that community over there. There's plenty of rewards that you can get, and you can get early access to my videos. I could be sharing chords with you that I haven't shared. We could chat on a private server that I have made. You could also get a handwritten letter from me to you. So yes, if you want to support me, you can go and head on over there, and I love you, and I hope you've all had a really great day. Okay. Hello, you gorgeous, beautiful people that watch my videos. I don't know why. I've been asked more than once, like lots of times, if I could talk about my tattoos and the story behind them, and most of the stories are stupid. And I'm sorry, Mum and Dad, if you're watching this, because I know how you feel about my tattoos. But I thought, you know, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. So I done a couple of a couple of nice little videos which I done like this morning, so the lighting's not the same as it is right now. But yeah, why not just show you some of them are cool. I have some cool tattoos, and I have some silly tattoos that I love just as much as the cool ones, but I think I'll start with the first one. I'm not going to show it like right now as I'm talking to you, because I'm wearing granny underwear like I always wear, and it's kind of nearly invisible now. It's the first tattoo I ever did to myself, ever. So when I can't quite remember how old I was. I kind of want to say, I think I was 14. Mum and Dad, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I was 14. And I decided it would be a good idea. It's not a good idea. Like, don't ever do what I did. It's silly. I've learned from that now. But I decided I'd tattoo myself, you know, stick and poke, with Chinese ink and a needle, a heart. Obviously I didn't think I would get caught until the day where, this has no meaning in particular. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. And one day when I was clothes shopping online with my parents for, oh god, they're gonna watch this, for clothes, we had to measure my waist for some trousers that I liked, and that's when it all came to light, and they saw exactly what I'd done, and I got in a lot of trouble for that. I got in a lot of trouble for this heart tattoo that I have on my hip. It is pretty much gone now, but yeah, the memory behind this one is that I just remember getting told off, like big time, from my parents, which I understand, you know, just don't do it yourself. So yeah, afterwards the idea came that me and my mum would get, basically I got a sun and she got a moon, and this is the first tattoo Mum ever got, so I did Mum's first ever tattoo, and probably last. I think she'd like some more tattoos, but can't handle the pain. So yeah, I have a sun, and it's me and Mum's tattoo, and I love it. It's my favourite tattoo because it's with Mum. Next, I can't remember if this was for my 18th birthday or not. But I already had 2 which are underneath here now, so you can't see them. But I'll just quickly explain what I had underneath before I got my arm done. Done. I have like this weird thing I did to myself under here, like I don't know if you can see, but underneath my tattoo there's like a circle here and it goes into like a point here and it has some blah blah blah. Like I don't know what I'd envisaged, like what my vision was in my head for the tattoo. Yes. I went to Brussels and I met a girl there who done me a stick and poke line, which went from like the tip of my old tattoo up to here, and there's 3 dots. She done me a line with stick and poke, and that was really cool. But like, I know that you can't see them anymore, but the memory's still there and they're still underneath. So for me, like, I still remember them, you know. But yes, so to go back to what I was talking about, on one of my birthdays, I kind of begged my mum to let me get a finger tattoo. I mean, she accepted because I told her that I wanted just a heart with a 3 in it because of my OCD with the number 3. And then, so we went to a first tattoo artist who said no. And then we found one that agreed to do it, but said that she couldn't do the heart and 3 on a finger because it would end up smudging and then like it wouldn't look very pretty. So then she said like we can do a heart and a 3 on the other finger. And so I was like, yes, 2 tattoos on my fingers, I think so. So then, like, I got it done. Dad wasn't too pleased. I think Mum kind of regrets letting me do it now, but I have them and I don't regret them at all, even though I don't think that they were done, like, I don't think that the person who done them the best. Like, it could have been done better. The line was added when I got this done, and I asked him if he could do me a line on my finger. So I had 3 on my hand. And I love this one. I still love them, you know. They're not perfect. The heart's like a little bit bleh, but whose heart isn't a little bit bleh? So it's all good. Next, I was at my ex's house and I done the one on my thigh, so the red one, and I get a lot of like a lot of people kind of misunderstand this tattoo, so I ever get like, are you hurting yourself, or is it scarification or things like that? No, it's a tattoo I did to myself when I was 18 with red ink. It's an eye that I'll show you, like you'll have the picture so you'll be able to see exactly what it is. There's an eye and there's some swirly things, and it is what it is. I mean, most people will probably get it covered up, but I really like memories behind tattoos. You know, some of my worst ones are my favourites, so I probably won't ever get it covered up. I might get a good one done on the other thigh, but I won't cover it up because of the memory behind it. It has absolutely no meaning. I drew a drawing. I really wanted it on my leg and I done it, so that's that one. No one can, so please nobody say like anymore that like don't be worried that I'm hurting myself or anything like that. It's just a red ink old tattoo that I done so long ago. On to the next tattoo. So the next one I done is the heart and triangle that I have here. Again, I've done them stick and poke, so I didn't have my machine at this point. No more machine, and silly me still. Stick and poked heart, which is really hard to do when you're doing it, like by yourself, a heart. It's not easy, so it's kind of a bit wacky like this one, but I love it still. I still love it. The triangle, it's wacky as well, but it's wacky like me, so what can you do? I still love them. They have no meaning other than I have quite a few hearts tattooed on me. I love hearts. So there you go. That was a quick explanation for that, wasn't it? I think the next one I did was my arm. This arm. It's all kind of broken up and messy like me. I love it. I basically gave, I'll say both of these at the same time. I gave him my forearms to do whatever he wanted to do. You know, express himself and his art. I know this is black, but I do love the colour black. But yeah, I went round to his, was super excited. He printed out a lot of patterns and things to work with, and I saw them and I was like, yes, let's do this. Let's do it. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Love, 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 love. It's just messy, as you'll see on the clip that I'll show you. So this is just black. Again, it's got kind of the messy side with the whole. There's a slight theme going on, although it's a lot more darker than this one. I still love them both a lot. Yes. I went to Benidorm with my best friend, and we realised the prices of tattoos were super cheap. So obviously you're like, oh, I want to get tattooed, and I need to get tattooed. And so we're like, oh hey, so we've done a road trip from France all the way to Spain. Why not get a road trip tattoo on our wrist? So we did. Obviously, obviously like it's not perfect. But it's got nice memory behind it, and you know, it was a really good trip. It made me feel so much better. I was in kind of I wasn't feeling great before going on the trip, and that trip just kind of, I felt like I was living again, and it was great. So even though it's not like super well done, that I have the whole memory of me just feeling alive again, and like loved it, absolutely loved it. And I also got this one done. I also got that one done, the crying eye. I got that done in Benidorm too, but it was something that I wanted for a while. I like this one. This one was I think we'd done it on the first night. Or was it the first night or the second night of Benidorm? I'm not quite sure what night it was, but this was like oh, let's do it. This one I'd thought, you know, I want to get it done, and I'd wanted it for a while. And so we rang up the tattoo artist, another one, not the one that done this, and we were like, hey, can both of us get a tattoo done tonight? And it was about 9 o'clock at this point, and he'd shut, and he was like, hey, I can open up shop for you. He then left the party he was at, came back to his shop, opened up just for us, and done us both tattoos that we wanted. And he was cool, and he made me play my music in the background, and it was a really cool moment. But I got a crying eye with 3 tears because of my OCD with the number 3, with also 3 dots at the top and 3 dots in the tears, and also 3 kind of lines by the eye. I don't know, it's just all in 3s, only because I find, like, some people look at my tattoo and find it sad, whereas I'm more of like it's like this. So you can cry from laughter, and you can cry from sadness. I don't know. Crying doesn't necessarily mean you're sad. It's just a way of any kind of emotion, whether it be happiness or sadness. And I wanted that, and I'd wanted it for a while, so I got it done, and I don't regret that one at all. Moving on to the hearts on my legs. I got them done the same time I got my butterfly done. I'll say the butterfly afterwards, but so the reason I got the hearts was because of the kind of songs that I sing. So I always sing about love and heartbreak, and that is literally the only reason why I have them. I've got the full heart, and I've got the broken heart, although I do envisage with red ink the outsides of my hearts, like the full one, for there to be a red outline of a broken heart, and on the broken one there to be a red outline of a full heart. So yeah, it's just literally, it's just to represent my music and the things that I write about all the time, and the things that probably affect me most. I love a lot, so that's them. For the butterfly, there's kind of a cool story behind Mr. Butterfly, because so I was looking through this was when I got the hearts done. I was looking through his flash book, and I saw this butterfly, and I was like, oh, I love it, I want it, and so I ended up getting it. But when it came around, he said to me, like, do you want colour? And I thought, you know what, all of my tattoos are super dark. Yes, let's have a bit of colour. Let's you know, colour me up a little bit. And he said, what colours do you want? And at that point I was like, I don't really know what colours I want to have on my butterfly. So I said to him, right, what we're gonna do is you like do the tattoo, like the black of the butterfly. After that, I'm gonna stop looking, and you're gonna pick my colours for me as a surprise. And I can't look at the butterfly until it's done, so I can only look at the end. And he was like, cool, let's do that. And so the whole time he was colouring it in, I was like, what? Oh my god, what colour is it gonna be? He was joking around saying it was like the worst kind of colours, and I was thinking, oh my god. And it was really hard actually not to look, but I managed. I did manage, and when I opened my eyes, I was like, oh, I love these colours. I love red, I love yellow. They're my two go-to colours, and I think I know why he chose them. I'm not 100% sure, but at the time my hair was red, and I had like a blonde part of my fringe. I don't know if any of you remember that. And I feel like he might have been like, hey, let's match it up with her hair. I don't know, but I love the colours. I love this tattoo. I think it's so well done. Beautiful. It's a beautiful butterfly. I love it. The tree on my calf has a lovely meaning behind it. My best friend, my wifey, Kathy, we go to Brighton a lot, and I was going to move there with her, but that unfortunately is not going to happen anymore. But we went there on a trip, and we were in a bar, and there was like live music playing. It was lovely, and she suddenly had this idea that we get a matching tattoo of a tree, because we met in the woods at a party and we got married there. Also, I was like, oh my god, it makes so much sense. And then we come to the idea that we should put like a leaf every year of our friendship. So right now there's 5 leaves for 5 years of friendship, and every year we will add one. In fact, we actually have to add another one now, so but we add a leaf every year until our tree is full. And yeah, so there's a heart in the trunk, and I love this tattoo. I love it, and I love my wifey, so yeah, I like that one. My free that I have underneath my boob. I went to go see a girl, and in the morning I was talking about my OCD with the number 3. And she was like, hey, you should tattoo me like 333. And then it kind of led to me thinking, right, I need to look on internet. Does this number mean something negative? Like, I don't want to tattoo someone with numbers that might, like 333 might not have a meaning that's very nice, if that makes sense. So I searched it up. We found out that it basically meant that angels are looking down on you, and you're on the right path in life, and they're giving you love and happiness, and honestly such a sweet meaning behind it. So I said, right, I need it too. So I tattooed it on her wrist. She done it here, stick and poke again, and I love it. I love the meaning. I think it's a wonderful tattoo. Yeah, I don't regret it at all, even though I'm not seeing this girl anymore. I don't regret the tattoo. I love it. My ankle tattoos, I have I've got 3 on my ankles. I have, let's start off with the flowers. I the only reason I did the flower, I had some tattoo needles left and I wanted to do a bit of stick and poke. And so I thought, hey, I'm always wearing boots. Why not make it look like every time I'm wearing boots, there's a flower growing out of my boot? I like flowers, so I stick and poked a flower so that it would look like it was growing out of my shoe. And I love that one too. I do. I have a smiley face also on my ankle, which is a matching tattoo with a friend of mine called Harry, who also has the smiley face. It was a night where basically I was kind of doing little tattoos on everyone's ankle. So I tattooed a few friends of mine, including Victor, and I was like, hey Harry, I want the same. I want a smiley face too. And so we have a matching smiley face tattoo, and it just makes me smile anyways every time I see it. So it's I feel happy when I see it. It's a fun, happy tattoo. I love that one too. And on my other ankle, I have a self-love tattoo, which is just it's a reminder for me, because I find it hard still to love myself. It's still a learning thing. Like I'm getting better and better every day, but I do find it hard to not kind of like hate on myself and the way I look. But every time for example, if I'm sitting cross-legged and I'm writing a song, or I'm sitting in my bed and I'm a bit upset or frustrated, or I don't know, I will look down and I'll see it and I think, oh, it's true. Like I deserve that, you know, like that. I should love myself. Oh no, my flower. The flower on my leg. There's no meaning behind it. The colours were to go with this one, so I chose red and yellow. But I went with my boyfriend on a trip to somewhere in France, and I got a hotel, and it was really nice. And my aim was to get a tattoo there. So we went into a tattoo shop, and I saw this flower, and I was drawn to it the second I walked in. I was like, oh my god, it's beautiful. So I was like, hey, have you got any spots today? Like, could I get tattooed? They were like, yes, you can get tattooed at 4:30. And I was like, oh my god. So we went to draw out the money. I went back there at the right time. He done it. He was a really cool American guy. Absolutely love it. The colours are beautiful. It's so well done. I want to get more. My next one I have planned, sorry mum and dad, I want some sunflowers here in the same kind of style with nice warm yellow colours. I'd like there to be 3 total, so a kind of bigger one here and 2 little ones here with some leaves on my shoulder. I think that would be beautiful. That's a plan of mine. It will happen. I'm excited. So yeah, that is my tattoo tour. I hope that you enjoyed it. Most of the stories are kind of silly, I know, but they're the best kind. So yeah, I hope that every single one of you has at least smiled once today. And I hope that you'll smile tomorrow and the day after and the day after and the day after and the day after. I also wanted to say, just as an FYI, that I read all of your comments, so I see the love that you share, not just with me, but also other subscribers. Like when someone's feeling low, you'll go and tell them, like, here's my Instagram, like, come and chat with me if you need to. We're here for you. You guys, I'm so lucky to have a community like you. I'm so lucky to have, like, the community that I have, the family that we are. I think it's lovely. It's a really nice and safe place where people can say how they're feeling and other people won't judge them. You're just there for them. So that's lovely. I hope that never changes. And yeah. Have a lovely evening. I know it's evening for me here. I don't know what it is for you, but have a lovely day or a lovely evening, and I love you with all of my heart.